I found it really, really difficult when I first sat in the side saddle. I found it hard to keep my balance. I felt I was gonna fall off, basically. I didn't think at the very, very start that it would be for me, but I stuck with it, and thankfully I'm glad I did, because it worked out in the end. I'm Stephanie Moore, and this year I'm taking 2 horses to the Dublin Horse Show. I have Ballyconigar in the ladies' side saddle and Caravilla, enough said, qualified in the intermediate side saddle. I've always thought side saddle was so elegant, and I always enjoyed watching the classes at local shows and in Dublin. But the biggest reason I wanted to give it a go was because of my granny. It was something she always wanted to see me do, but sadly she never got to see me do it. I did my first show in Flavours of Fingal 2 years ago. I done the RDS intermediate qualifier on my mare Dynamite Replay, and she booked her ticket to Dublin that year. I'm from Thurles, County Tipperary, and apart from horses, I work as a special needs assistant. I work in a wonderful school, which is Scoilingasa in Cashel, County Tipperary. There's some wonderful pupils and also staff. I started riding when I was about 3 years of age. My granny was big into Welsh ponies at the time, and my aunt was big into showing as well. And between the two of them, they got me started. Throughout life, I did a lot of showing when I was younger, and then I suppose kind of like the typical all-rounder, I went on to do other things, a bit of pony club, a bit of hunting, hunter trialling, but it was always showing that had my heart. I always ended up back at the showing. I also would have spent a lot of my childhood with Tomás Ryan in Tipperary Equestrian Centre, where I would have spent a lot of my part-time in there when I wasn't competing at shows. Caravilla, enough said, booked his ticket at Armagh show. He's a 5-year-old bay gelding by Chill Out. He's owned by the O'Driscolls, Caitlin O'Driscoll, Jenny O'Driscoll. He's a lovely horse. As a 4-year-old, he was champion in Balmoral with Brian Murphy. I started riding him this year. His first show was Kilbride, I think back maybe in March. He then went on to do Balmoral, which he was lucky enough to win the ladies' side saddle in Balmoral. And then his third day out was at Armagh, where he was lucky to win and qualify for Dublin. So Chili is measured 158, and he's eligible to do the intermediate side saddle, so we decided we would run him in that class, as after Balmoral we decided to give one of the other horses a go for the ladies' side saddle. He'll more than likely do one more show before Dublin, which may be Tats, but we're a little unsure yet where we're going to take him to. He's still young and has loads to learn, but he has plenty of potential and he's a pleasure to ride. So Ballyconigar is qualified for the ladies' side saddle. He's a 5-year-old bay gelding. He's by dignified out of a financial reward mare, Kilcal Sapphire. He was bred by Oliver Walsh in Blackwater. Monkey, as we know him, is about 17 hands. He's a big, powerful horse. He's incredibly pleasant to ride, and he has a lovely attitude. And I'm really looking forward to what the future has in store for him. As a yearling, he was shown by Desi Gibson, and he won in Balmoral. He was then bought by Robert Walker and Jill Day in the UK, but he wasn't shown, and he was bought back by Amanda Benson as a 4-year-old. In May, he won his middleweight class in Balmoral with Brian. Most recently, he went to Ballyfoyle. He won the middleweight and went hunter champion. He then won the ladies side saddle qualifier and qualified for Dublin. He then went on to stand side saddle champion, and then he went on to stand Supreme of Show. During my childhood and throughout the years, my mother would have spent a lot of her time travelling the roads with me to shows and hunting in different places. And she loves going to the shows, and I'm sure she'll be at the ringside in Dublin to watch. I'd just like to say a huge thank you to everyone who has helped make this happen. Helena, who got me started in the side saddle, I'm very grateful, and especially for all the encouragement and support and for lending me the gear. And also I'd like to say a huge thanks to the owners of both horses for the opportunity in riding 2 super horses. And as well, I'd like to say a huge thank you to Amy and Brian for giving me this opportunity, and for the rest of the team. And I'm really looking forward to Dublin 2026.